Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. It's Saturday right now. We are going to take a look at what's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Right now, Bitcoin's kind of trading sideways. We'll either have a nice explosive rally or we're going to fall like a rock. So we'll take a look at what's going on there. We'll also take a look at best to worst Bitcoin miners for the month of October. We're using some new metrics in there. I'm kind of excited about one of them for you guys. We'll see if you guys like it or not, and if you guys have any other ones you'd like to have included in this. And then we'll take a look at the miners versus Bitcoin this week. It wasn't a good week for the miners, so we'll look at all that and we'll call it a day. Okay. One other thing. So in the miners versus not miners, but the miners grades, miners metrics, Mawson and Soluna are always late to provide their operation updates for the previous month. Usually Mawson was around like the 15th of the month. Now they're late again. Soluna has been always like at the end of the month, like the 20th, 23rd, 24th. So for those two reasons, those numbers are going to be way off. They're not included in here. They are included, but they're towards the bottom. So if you guys want those included in here going forward, reach out to the companies, see if they can provide the information a little bit sooner. Be, I think, beneficial to you guys and to myself as well. So that is it. Okay, not financial advice. This is for entertainment only. Do your own research as always. Do not fall for scams. Spam posts get reported and removed. Also, I'm investing following codes and companies for full disclosure, so you guys are aware. And if you enjoy this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. Okay, so here's Bitcoin right now, and I got to clear my throat. Sorry about that. Okay, so Bitcoin's at 16,833. We've been trading sideways for the last 3 days with barely any movement upon closing. We have had some spikes here. Today we hit a high of 16,802, a low of 16,534, and we closed at 16,683. Yesterday we closed at 16,680. So I mean, we were only up like $3 on Bitcoin today at the close, and we are doing the same thing right now. We are seeing that the MACD is starting to go back up. That may trigger us to possibly have a little bit of a rally here in the price of Bitcoin, but we just don't know. RSI has been flat as well. So well, it's been flat, but the price has come down. So really, there's no direction in which way Bitcoin wants to go. We can't figure out whether it's going to go south or north on us. If we look at the 1 hour chart, we can see here that RSI has been going up while the price, I mean, looking back here, even back here, RSI is higher, but the price is lower. So it's not looking good on the 1 hour chart. Okay. Ethereum, let's go to the daily chart. Ethereum's kind of doing the same thing, except it's going up a little bit here on price, whereas Bitcoin's just been going flat. We can see the RSI has been going up a little bit here as well. So really no direction as far as which way Ethereum wants to go anyways. Okay. We won't get into the miners because we already looked at the miners yesterday. They're not trading today anyway, so that makes no point in looking at those. There's no other news. We'll just take a look at the network hash rate really quick, see what's going on there. And it's coming up a little bit here today. It's up to 261 million from 260. So it's up just a slight bit on that one. Bitcoin price still flat pretty much right now. Okay, so we'll just take a look at the grades. I'll go over some of the things that we're covering here, and then we'll take a look at Bitcoin versus miners this week, see how the companies did against Bitcoin, and we'll call it a day. So what we're looking at here is month-over-month hash rate growth, year-to-date hash rate growth. Oh, that's the wrong metric, sorry. These metrics are the ones that I've done in the past. You guys have commented that you would like to see more relevant month-over-month metrics. So I've created these over here. These are month-over-month hash rate growth, Bitcoins per exahash, month-over-month BTC mined percentage increase, BTC mined in general, and then BTC mined per 1 million shares of the company stock. So I have not seen anybody else do this. If they have, be interested to know who is doing this. But I thought this was kind of cool metric to see how efficient are the miners of producing BTC for their current shares outstanding or the shares that are being traded that I have in my list that are for all the miners. So we just look at the one. Let's take a look at Marathon. Marathon has, I'm calculating 116 million shares outstanding based on the market cap divided by the stock price. That's kind of what I'm figuring right now. And that's kind of what we're using in the numbers here to get to all that. So we're grading on these 5 metrics. I'm putting it, and I'm giving them a score. So whoever scores the best gets the 1. Whoever gets the worst gets the lowest numbers down here. The ones that are the same will get the same score, and then the following number that gets worse will get the lower number there, or the higher number. So lower is better, as always. And same thing for all these, and then put it all into a little table here, and then we get all the scores combined, and then we give everybody a grade. So let's take a look at the first one here. So month over month percentage hash rate growth, higher is better. Marathon had a great month here, getting their exahash to 700 to 7 exahash. So that's helped them out tremendously. In this month, they were, for the past couple months, towards the bottom end of it. They've had problems, as I've said before, with their hardened facility, but they are getting out of that. Now they are finally getting miners energized through Compute North. Hopefully that will continue on. There is some concern there with the bankruptcy of Compute North, but we'll see how that plays out. So congrats to them. They came in number 1 this month for Marathon. They were up 89.18% month over month percentage hash rate growth. That's huge. Iris came in second with 42% growth, followed by Riot at 23, CleanSpark at 22, Core Scientific at 10, DigiHost at 8, Greenedge at 4, DMG at 3.6, Hive at 3.4, and then we got Bit Digital at 0.7. Bitfarms was flat for the month. Hut 8 was flat. Argo was flat, and Soluna was actually, I don't know if they were down. Well, they were down 0.47. It's hard to figure out with them sometimes. Sphere 3D has not reported yet, along with Moss, and I think Sphere reported that. I think I may have the two, Sphere 3D and Soluna, mixed up on that one. I think Sphere 3D that was down 0.047. I'll have to take a look at this afterwards. But these two are the ones that have not reported yet their October production updates. Okay, BTC per petahash, higher is better. So a lot of the other YouTubers have, I'll just point this out, have Hive at 115. That I'm going by the end of the month hash rate, whatever they had, not the average. Some companies provide the average, which I think is Iris provides the average. They don't provide the end of the month hash rate, so that's why the number is what it is. But everybody else is basically whatever their end of the month hash rate was. I take that, divide that by the BTC, and then that's how we get these numbers. So some people have 115 for Hive. I have them at 110, and that's the reason behind it, so you guys are aware of it. Bitfarms came in number 1 at 115, followed by Iris at 114. DigiHost came in pretty close second here as well. Well, they're in third spot, but 114.67. Then you got Bit Digital at 112, Hive at 110, Sphere at 109, Greenedge at 107, CleanSpark at 104, DMG at 102, Hut at 97, Core at 89, Marathon at 87, Argo at 81, and Riot at 73. And you got Soluna and Moss and haven't reported anything. Okay. Next is BTC mined percentage month over month growth. Number 1 that came in was Marathon. They had a great month for mining BTC. Prior months were a lot lower. Ever since June, July, they were mining, I think, like 70 BTC, if my memory serves me correctly, somewhere around there. But they've had a nice run up here in the last 2 months of production. Riot came in number 2 spot, 43% increase. Iris at number 4 spot, 37. Then CleanSpark at 18%. Hut 8 at 7.94. Bit Digital 7.93. DigiHost 6.79. Core at 6.76. DMG at 6.10. Bitfarms 1%. Sphere 3D was down 1.18. Greenedge was down 3.24. Argo 5.12. Hive was down 22, and Hive is down because of they're no longer mining with their GPUs as much as they used to with mining Ethereum. They're now mining other coins, altcoins, which aren't as profitable as Ethereum was. So that's why Hive has been coming down the last 2 months. Moss and Soluna at the very end here, they haven't provided it, so they are where they are. Okay, next is BTC mined. We know that Core is going to be the top dog here. They came in at number 1,295. Marathon came in second, so this was great to see as well, 615. We need to see this continue. Some have been speculating that this might be down for November, but we'll see if that is actually the case. CleanSpark came in at 532. Riot 509, Bitfarms at 486, Iris at 448, and you got Hive at 307, Hut at 299, Greenedge 269, Argo at 204, Bit Digital at 152, DMG at 81, and DigiHost at 74. And then you got Sphere. I can't see it over here. It's something pretty low. And then you got Mawson and Soluna as well. And then the final one here is BTC mined per 1 million shares of company stock. So I think this kind of gives you an idea as far as, there's a couple of ways maybe you could look at it. One is to see who has diluted the most per exahash growth, possibly. That's one way to look at it. Who has done the best job of growing without diluting shares, possibly as well. You can look at it this way. There might be other ways you can look at it as well, but I'd love to hear you guys' comments on this, what you guys think of this, if this is a good metric or not. But it came in, CleanSpark came in at number 1 at 11.2 BTC per million shares. Iris came in second at 8.14, then followed by Greenidge, Marathon, Hive, Core Scientific, Riot at 3, DigiHost at 2.6, Bitfarms at 2.4, BitDigital at 1.8, Hut at 1.5, DMG at 0.4, Argo at 0.3, Sphere 3D at 0.169. So these guys, they're in a tough spot. And I don't know how to figure this out, why they are so much lower than everybody else here. I would think they would be more in line, but I would guess they've diluted more shares than others, maybe, or they're just mining less. It's one of those two things. Okay, so let me know what you guys think of this one, and then here are the scores. So Iris for the month of October came in number 1 with a score of 15. Lower is better. Marathon, along with CleanSpark, came in second place with 20 apiece. Riot came in third spot with 30. Core Scientific with 31 in the fifth spot. Fourth spot. Then Bitfarms in the number 5 spot. So those are kind of your top 5 here, but they're actually 7 of them. DigiHost came in at 37, Greenidge at 38, Hive at 40, BitDigital at 41, Hut 8 at 45, DMG at 50, Sphere came in at 58, Argo at 60, and then Soluna and Mawson came in at the last ones. So here's how everybody did individually. Iris, number 2 spot for month-over-month percentage hash rate, BTC per petahash as well, and BTC per share price. So that's pretty good. Good low numbers here. Only one that's high is BTC mined. They were in the 6th spot, so still below average here, which is good. And month-over-month BTC mined percentage in the 3rd spot, so that's pretty good. Marathon came in number 1 in month-over-month percentage growth and month-over-month BTC mined percentage growth. Number 2 spot for BTC mined, and then number 4 spot for BTC per share, and number 12 spot for BTC per, should have been exahash. But they need to work on that. I think it's based on their huge increase in hash rate, and that contributed to them having a little bit more of a down month for BTC efficiency. Mining on that. Then you got CleanSpark came in number 4 for month-over-month hash rate, month-over-month BTC percentage, number 3 spot for BTC mined, and then number 1 spot for BTC per share, and number 8 spot for BTC per petahash or exahash, whichever way you want to look at it. So they're towards the quarter of the top quarter, I would say, of the miners here. Let's look at Riot. Riot came in number 3 for month-over-month percentage hash rate, number 2 spot for BTC mined percentage, and number 4 spot for BTC mined, and number 7 spot for BTC per share. And then BTC efficiency was number 14 spot. They are doing still a lot of curtailment, it looks like. Let's go take a look at them here really quick. Riot, I have them for the month of October. They were operating 19.75 days based on my calculations. So they're still doing quite a bit of curtailment, turning off the miners when it is more profitable to sell electricity back into the grid. Okay. So that's the reason for that. I think once Bitcoin price starts going back up, I think they're going to be running more full time than selling electricity back to the grid. I think it's going to be more profitable for them. But in the meantime, they're doing that. Next is Core Scientific. Core Scientific, the worst part was BTC per exahash was number 11 spot. Then they were pretty much, BTC mined was number 1. Obviously, BTC per share was 6th spot. BTC mined percentage was good, and hash rate percentage was below the average, so that's good too. Next is Bitfarms. Bitfarms was number 1 for BTC per exahash, and they're kind of above here, a little bit above average on BTC per share, BTC mined percentage, and hash rate percentage as well. And BTC mined was down, so that's good there. DigiHost was third spot for BTC exahash. Per share, their average BTC mined, they're on towards the lower end of them. And the month-over-month BTC percentage, they're below average or actually above average. They're in the better spot of it here, along with percentage hash rate growth. Next is Greenage. Greenage is, the worst one is month-over-month BTC percentage gain, along with BTC mined. And best one is BTC per share on them. And then these two are tied here, percentage and perp exahash at 7. Hive was 9 on month-over-month percentage hash rate, 5 for BTC exahash efficiency, and then 14th spot for BTC mined percentage month-over-month, which isn't good. So they're not growing as fast as we'd like to see them. BTC mine was number 7, and BTC per share was number 5, so that's not too bad there. Bit Digital had 10 for month-over-month percentage hash rate, number 4 spot for BTC per exahash, number 6 for month-over-month BTC mined percentage, and number 11 for BTC mined, and number 10 spot. So they are towards the bottom of the miners, closer to the lower 3/4 of the miners. And then you got Hut 8. Hut 8 came in 11th spot for month-over-month percentage hash rate growth, number 10 spot for efficiency, number 5 spot for BTC mined percentage increase, and number 8 spot for BTC mined, along with BTC shares, number 11 spot on that one. DMG came in at kind of above average or below average. They're higher up here, so this would be below average. This would be higher than average down here. All of them are above 8, the highest ones being BTC mined and BTC per share. And you got Sphere 3D with, wow, they're way up there. They're pretty close to being at the lower 3/4 of the miners down here with 14 on both of BTC per share, BTC mined, and month-over-month hash rate growth. They haven't been growing at all, it seems like. They're still waiting. Well, I think they got it all figured out with, what was that company that they were dealing with? I can't think of it right now, but they got that all figured out. They are supposed to be getting their miners in. BTC per petahash was at 6 spots, so that's not too bad there for them. And then we got Argo. Argo is right now in bad shape. 11th spot for percentage hash rate, 13th spot for BTC efficiency, 13th spot for BTC mined percentage, number 10 spot for BTC mined, and BTC per share, 13th spot. And then we got Soluna and Mawson. They didn't provide anything, so it is what it is. So let me know what you guys think of this. Iris coming in number 1, Marathon CleanSpark number 2 spot, and then you got Riot along with Core battling it for the number third spot, and Bitfarms is number 4, well, 5th spot possibly for them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these metrics. If you guys like these, or if you guys would like something else added as well, I'll be more than happy to add anything you guys want to it, as long as it makes sense. Okay, so Iris surprisingly has been doing really well for the past couple months that I've been tracking these and doing these kind of metrics things. They've been coming in at the number 1 spot. One concern for Iris is, I think they stated in a release last month or this month even, that they are cash flow negative on their minor loan vehicles, whatever they call them, and that they might have to give those back. So that might be a problem there, but it doesn't affect their overall business. They'll just have to give those miners back, and they can still mine. But that would have a huge decrease on their efficiencies and how much they're actually mining. So, but we'll see how that plays out. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's take a look at Bitcoin versus the miners this week, and we'll call it a day. Miners Weekly. Here we go. So, not a good week for the miners. Bitcoin was down 1.98% on the week. I track it from Friday to Friday. Bitcoin was down, like I said, 1.98%, down $336 for the week. And then the miners were down for the most part, except for Soluna, which was flat on the month for the week. And Argo was up 5.88%. But everybody else was down multiple times what Bitcoin was down. So Mawson was down 7.5%, Bit Digital was down 9%, Core was down 9.6%, DMG 12.7%, CleanSpark down 3.6%, Hive was down 14.8%, Riot was down 16.4%, Sphere was down 16.8%, DigiHost was down 18%, Hut 8 was down 22%, Marathon was down 23%, Bitfarms was down 23%, Iris down 36%, and Greenage was down 39. So not a good week for those miners. And then if we look at the 52-week lows, we are pretty close. If we haven't beaten those already, Argo is only 2 cents off of it. Soluna's off by 13 cents from its 52-week lows. Mawson, 12 cents. BitDigital, 6 cents. Core, 6. DMG is pretty much there right now at the 52-week lows. CleanSpark is off 2 cents. Hive is off 2 cents. Riot is getting close, 44 cents away. Sphere 3D basically hit its 52-week low. DigiHost, 18 cents away from it. Hut 8 is only 5 cents away from it. Marathon is still quite a ways, $2.27 away. Bitfarms is at a penny, so they just reached it recently, along with Iris and Greenwich. So we are seeing a lot of pain in the miners. Given that Bitcoin is where it's at, it's kind of understandable. Unfortunately, I think we may be going down a little bit more. As much as I hate to say it, but that might be the case here. So I am still looking $2 cost average in some more. Don't know how much longer, but we'll do our best here and see if there's anything else. Let's just do 52 weeks from their 52-week lows or highs. Sorry. Let's do this. How would this work? Ascending. There we go. So Core Scientific is down the most, 98.8% from their 52-week highs. Greenwich is down 97. Mawson is 96. Argo is 95. Soluna is 94. Sphere is 93. Iris is 92. Bitfarms is 92. Hut 8 is down 90. BitDigital is down 90. DigiHost is down 90. Hive is down 89. Riot is down 89. CleanSpark is down 87. Marathon is down 87. DMG is 85. And Bitcoin is down 72%. So we are getting more and more of these miners being above 90% down from their 52-week highs, which were pretty much reached around this time last year in November. So we'll see how this continues going. Then let's take a look at the 4 weeks, see how we're doing there with Bitcoin and everybody else. And Bitcoin is down 18.9% on the 4 weeks. Core Scientific is only down 8.7 from 4 weeks ago, and BitDigital is down 6.5. Let's take a look at the numbers here. And what do we else have here? Argo is down 53%. That's a lot. Hut is down 47. Marathon is down 46. Iris 45. Greenwich 45. Bitfarms down 38. CleanSpark down 37. Riot down 36. Hive down 33. DMG down 27. Soluna down 25. Sphere is down 23. DigiHost down 22. Mawson down 19. And Bitcoin's down 18. On the 4 weeks, let's take a look at the 8 weeks chart as well. And what do we got here? Bitcoin is down only 14% on the 8 weeks. Mawson is down 13, almost 14. DMG is down 11.7. And then Core is down 86, down huge in the last 8 weeks. Should be 8 weeks, right? Yep, 8 weeks. Argo is down 76. Greenwich is down 72. Iris is down 54. Soluna is 47. Hive is down 40. Bitfarms is down 38. Riot is down 36. Hut 8 is down 30. Marathon is down 30. CleanSpark is down 28. Sphere is down 21. DigiHost is down 18, BitDigital is down 16, and let's take a look at the 12 weeks finally. Sort this ascending and do this. Bitcoin is only down 16. DigiHost has done better. It's only down 12.9, almost 13. The worst one is Core Scientific down 91% from just 12 weeks ago. Argo down 79, Green is down 74, Soluna down 65, Iris 653 along with Hive. Mawson down 47, Bitfarms down 46, CleanSpark down 43. Sphere 3D down 42, Hut down 35, Marathon down 34, Riot down 32, DMG down 29, and BitDigital is down 29 as well. So a lot of pain in the miners. And then, I mean, you can see this kind of chart here where some weeks we have it green, some weeks we have it red. And we have it red for a couple weeks, and then 1 week of green, and then a couple more weeks of red, and it's just bouncing all around. It's not fun. But that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought of the metrics for the month over month. And then we'll do the other metrics that we have here for, let's go back to it. So we'll do the other metrics, grades, when all the miners report their Q3 earnings. Reports, we're still waiting on a couple of those to report. And then we'll kind of do this on a quarter-over-quarter basis, I guess. We'll see how each one has improved from the prior quarter to this current quarter that we just ended, Q3, and then we'll grade them that way on this one. And then each month we'll do the month over month. And then if you guys want to add anything to that as well, let me know. We'll add some more stuff into it, but this is what I got so far. Okay? So that is it. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, helps me out tremendously. Spreadsheet is going to be available to my Patreon members. As always, thank you to everyone there for their continued support. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all for that. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. We'll see what we can come up with, any ideas to talk about tomorrow. But that is it. Thanks so much. Bye.